Todd Chrisley, along with his wife Julie and his accountant Peter, are all headed to the slammer while Nanny Faye's health is reportedly on the decline. Has there been an official update on Nanny Faye's health? What do fans know? Keep reading for the details. Todd Chrisley heads to slammer as Nanny Faye's health declines. According to the Ashley's Reality Roundup, both Todd and Julie attempted to use Nanny Faye's declining health as a get-out-of-jail-free card. On Julie's behalf, the argument was made that in addition to taking care of Grayson and Chloe, she also takes care of Todd's mother, Nanny Faye. As fans know, Nanny Faye is currently battling bladder cancer. This was information that got leaked when Todd and Julie first went to court for their crimes. On his podcast, Todd Chrisley explained that his mother wanted to fight cancer privately. She didn't want her ailment to be in the spotlight, so they hid it from everyone. After Todd and Julie started going to court, he realized he needed to open up about it because it was going to come out in court, and he wanted to get the real story out there first. When did fans see her last? The last time fans saw a current photo of Nanny Faye was when Chase Chrisley proposed at Emmy Metters. Nanny Faye was all smiles in the photo, and Chrisley knows best fans appreciated the update. Fans, however, couldn't help but notice Nanny appeared to have lost some weight, which was extremely common for someone battling cancer. Learning Nanny Faye has leaned on Julie Chrisley for caregiving support has caused the hearts to sink, as it sounds as if her health has taken a turn for the worst. Fans are assuming that needing Julie as a caregiver means Nanny Faye is having trouble doing things on her own because of her declining health. Unfortunately, there really hasn't been an official update on Nanny Faye's cancer. Does your heart break knowing Nanny Faye has to battle bladder cancer without her son Todd and daughter-in-law Julie by her side? Did you realize Nanny's health had declined to the point that Julie was helping take care of her? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. And keep coming back for more Chrisley Knows Best news. In the quiet town of Grayson, a storm was brewing. The once picturesque life of the Chrisley family, known for its glamour and humor on the reality show Chrisley Knows Best, was taking an unexpected turn. Todd Chrisley, the charismatic patriarch, was about to face a fate no one saw coming. It all started on a gloomy Tuesday morning when the headlines splashed across tabloids, shaking the foundation of the Chrisley empire. Todd Chrisley heads to slammer as Nanny Faye's health declines, screamed the bold letters, leaving fans in shock and disbelief. The atmosphere in the Chrisley household was heavy with tension. Todd, usually the epitome of confidence, was pacing nervously in the lavish living room. Nanny Faye, the family's matriarch, sat quietly in her favorite armchair, her usual spunk replaced by a sense of vulnerability. The room, once filled with laughter and joy, now echoed with the weight of uncertainty. As the news of Todd's impending imprisonment spread like wildfire, the media circus descended upon Grayson. News vans lined the streets, reporters clamored for a statement, and curious onlookers whispered about the downfall of the seemingly perfect family. The Chrisleys, who were used to being in the spotlight for their quirky antics, were now thrust into the harsh glare of public scrutiny. The allegations against Todd were as scandalous as they were unexpected. Accusations of financial mismanagement, tax evasion, and white-collar crimes had tarnished the Chrisley name. The once beloved reality star was facing a legal battle that could potentially shatter his carefully constructed image. Amidst the chaos, Nanny Faye's declining health became a secondary but equally significant concern. The spirited grandmother, known for her quick wit and unfiltered wisdom, was grappling with an undisclosed illness that seemed to worsen with each passing day. The family, torn between the impending legal battle and Nanny Faye's health crisis, found themselves at a crossroads. The courtroom drama unfolded like a gripping episode of a reality show, but this time the stakes were higher than ever. Todd, flanked by his legal team, fought tooth and nail to clear his name. The prosecution painted a picture of a man living a lavish lifestyle at the expense of unpaid taxes, while the defense argued that it was all a misunderstanding, a series of unfortunate events that snowballed out of control. As the trial progressed, the Chrisley family stood by Todd's side, grappling with the harsh reality that their lives were no longer shielded by the walls of their glamorous mansion. The once united front began to crack under the pressure of public scrutiny. Meanwhile, Nanny Faye's health continued to decline. adding a layer of heartbreak to the already tumultuous situation. The family, who had always turned to Nanny Faye for guidance and comfort, now found themselves facing an uncertain future without her reassuring presence. In a surprising turn of events, a key witness emerged with evidence that could potentially change the course of Todd's trial. As the courtroom held its breath, the witness revealed a web of deceit and manipulation orchestrated by an outsider who sought to bring down the Chrisley empire. The revelation sent shockwaves through the legal proceedings, leading to a dramatic twist that had everyone questioning their assumptions about the case. The courtroom, once a battlefield for accusations and counterarguments, now became a stage for redemption and justice. As the truth unfolded, the public's perception of Todd Chrisley shifted once again. The man who was on the brink of incarceration was now seen as a victim of a malicious plot, a pawn in someone else's game. The media, always hungry for a sensational story, began to retract their claws, realizing that the narrative was more complex than they had initially thought. In the midst of the legal roller coaster, Nanny Faye's condition reached a critical point. The family, now more united than ever, gathered around her bedside, finding solace in their shared love for the woman who had been the anchor of their lives. Todd, once consumed by the fear of imprisonment, now faced a different kind of fear, the fear of losing a loved one. As the trial concluded with Todd's exoneration, the Chrisley family emerged from the storm stronger and more resilient than ever. The ordeal had tested their bonds, shattered illusions, and forced them to confront the harsh realities of fame and fortune. The once untouchable Chrisleys were humbled by the experience, their lives forever changed by the twists of fate that had befallen them. In the aftermath of the legal drama, the family made a conscious decision to step away from the spotlight temporarily. The mansion that had been the backdrop of their reality show was now a sanctuary where they could heal and rebuild. The cameras stopped rolling, and the town of Grayson returned to its quiet, unassuming self. As Nanny Faye's health gradually improved, the Chrisleys began the slow process of rebuilding their lives. The scars of the trial would always be a part of their story, but they were determined to redefine their narrative on their terms. The once glitzy reality show was replaced by a more introspective, authentic portrayal of the Chrisley family, imperfect, resilient, and bound by the unbreakable ties of love. And so, in the quiet town of Grayson, the Chrisleys embarked on a new chapter, their future uncertain but filled with the hope that comes from weathering the storm and emerging on the other side, stronger than ever before.